Hi, this is me, MC of Healthy by George. I come to you every Sunday and Thursday talking about my weight loss journey on Sundays. And Thursday, I try to talk about the health and wellness that we have to consider as we get older so that we have a thriving and functional older life.
Welcome to Healthy by George. I want you to know that this is for informational purposes only, and it should not be considered as medical advice, nor does it have anything related to my employer. So it's always best for you to check with your own medical provider before you do anything that I recommend or for any medical treatments. So please join me, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode.
So today I want to talk about more of what we're learning about being on these weight loss drugs. One, I've definitely had huge success. I'm at a weight I haven't been at in 40 plus years. So mentally, trying to get my mind around this has just not been simple. It's been a little difficult. So I engaged in some wellness discussions with my nutritionist and therapist because I really would like to move forward with the balancing of lifestyle changing, muscle building, and continue to lose a little more weight, but not so much. I don't want to look gaunt. I don't want to have what they call this Ozempic face or whatever that is. I'm not on Ozempic. I'm on tirzepatide, but I don't want to look gaunt. I don't want to look like I don't know. That's just not what I want to look at. And I think you do have to be mindful about weight loss as you get older. And that's what I'm doing. So it was a really helpful discussion that I had with my therapist and my wellness coach. And I'm really working hard to increase my protein in my diet. And I'm going to tell you, when you're on these weight loss drugs, this tirzepatide at 7.5 milligrams, my appetite is gone. I'll be a little bit hungry, but I don't really get that hungry like I did once. And also, too, once I do get hungry and then I eat something, I'm full faster. So it's really amazing what happens. So I feel like going into this second year, I've already been on this a year and 3 months, October, November, December. So let me see how it is for this next year as I move into a new phase of losing weight, gaining muscle, accommodating my mindset about this place of where I am with my body. I think that's what's wonderful. And the other thing that's awesome is the literature that's coming out about these weight loss drugs. They've taken a look at sort of the results of people over a 3 to 4 year period who were on weight loss drugs like these GLP-1 drugs. They had bariatric surgery, or they were doing an exercise and nutrition diet. And what's so interesting is those people who took GLP-1 drugs, they sustained their weight loss the longest than any other group. And that the challenge is, as you are coming off and getting to maintenance, what is the actions that we have to take place to do? So I feel like for me that just doing this drug alone is not the full process. You need to have a mental health process. You need to have considerations about whole foods and the nutrition that's coming from whole foods. That it's not about ultra-processed foods. It's not about finding things that or eating donuts or doing things that are going to be, even though the calories may be restricted, the nutrition content is low. We really have to embrace that to have long-term success, whether you're on a weight loss drug or not. You really have to maintain this kind of comprehensive approach as a lifestyle. I may think about doing GLP-1 drugs at a smaller dose once I reach my weight loss goal, my total weight loss goal. And I think that's really awesome. I have this drug, it's a tool, but also too, as we put together our diets that work for us, those are tools too. As we put together an exercise plan that works for us, Those are tools, because no matter what we do, whether as we get older, it's about eating healthy. It's about moving healthily. It's about giving our body those things that keep our brain and our muscles and our bones functioning. And I thought it was very interesting to see how these GLP-1 drugs, they're reducing the need for bariatric surgeries. They are showing great success for people having longer ability to maintain their goal weights. That gives me a great deal of hope. Also, too, there's evidence that they reduce heart failure and arterial sclerosis, and you don't have to take a statin if there's a reduction in statin drug use. I think that this is really a hope for the epidemic that is obesity, especially when I think about all the young people who struggle. And that was something that I know I struggled with, and I've talked about that before. So we really, truly now have a tool that is a drug that's helpful, and I think it's helpful in many ways. So how can we go forward into this next year? And I'm thinking about this intensely in knowing that I have this drug, but also, too, layering. What am I doing with my diet? How am I planning my foods? How am I interacting and making my body stronger and functional? Because anything that's going to work for a long period of time has to be multidimensional. And also, too, what's my mindset about all this? When you've been someone who's had an overeating, overweight, obesity condition for literally more than half my life, you have to really start to think about, how do I see myself in my body? How do I feel myself in my body? How do I want to rethink my own views about my body and how I want to present my body, look in the mirror about my body, put clothing on this body? It's really, truly trying to start fresh with some different perspective, because for so long, this has been a negative component of my life, this issue about weight and eating and exercise. It's been a challenge. So what are you doing as you think about the year? No matter what weight you're at, we all are looking for how to make ourselves the best version of who we are. And we know for mental health, it's about eating nutrition and moving every day, and surrounding ourselves with loving and kind and supportive people and supportive community. It's really key, my friends, as we move towards the end of this year. Think about what it is that you want to incorporate into your lives and make yourself shine bright in 2025. Be well, my friends. You have this one precious life. Let's live it intentionally. Bye-bye.
So thank you so much for joining me at Healthy by George. I hope you found the information inspiring and that it encourages you on your wellness journey. Because remember, your body, your well-being are a most precious gift, and every tiny action taken daily can make a huge difference. I hope the information here is educational purposes and is not meant to replace your medical care. See your doctor and talk about what works for you. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me continuing creating content that inspires and empowers you to live your best life. Goodbye for now, and join me again at the next Healthy by George.